Hello everyone! Today we'll be talking about the Greek goddess Hestia and Prometheus. So today we're going to be learning about how Prometheus stole fire from Olympus, how he tricked Hestia, and what actually happened, because I see people getting this myth wrong a lot and it's annoying and I don't like it, so that's why I made this channel in the first place. So, who is Hestia? Hestia is the Greek goddess of the hearth, which is basically like a fireplace thing. And also, I changed my mic. I'm refusing to get it. So if my voice sounds different, I either apologize profusely or you're welcome. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So Hestia is the Greek goddess of the hearth, which means that she's usually very kind, very calm. She's honestly one of my favorite Greek goddesses. And Prometheus is a titan. He's a cousin or a brother. I forgot. Okay, to Kronos, and he has a younger brother named Epimetheus. The name Prometheus means before thought, which basically means he's very wise and he thinks before he actually does stuff, while Epimetheus means afterthought. Also, we're also talking about Pandora in this, obviously. Afterthought, which is basically he thinks about what he does after he does it. So it's like impulsive and non-impulsive, I guess. And let's just get started. I hope you know Pandora. If you don't, you're gonna find out today, I guess. So, once there was nothing, then there was something, then there was Earth. We've gone over this before, I think. Prometheus and his brother Epimetheus were tasked with the job to create things, living things, that would be on Earth with this magic clay, I think from the river Styx. By Zeus, obviously, king of the gods. Wow, so cool. So I hope, so let's just get started with this episode of Ice Cream insulting the Greek gods because they can't come kill me. So Prometheus and Epimetheus are tasked with the task to create living things to live on Gaia, aka Mother Earth. So Epimetheus started, and Zeus had given them this bag of things to give to these living things, like talents, basically talents. So Epimetheus was doing it really quickly. He made tons of different types of animals, and he gave them all sorts of gifts, while Prometheus was taking his time in creating the first ever human, which was bald. Yes, that's the best thing you're going to take out of this story. Humans were originally bald. So once he had finished, Epimetheus had already used up all the gifts, except fire. So Prometheus was about to give them fire, but Zeus was like, no, humans cannot have fire, or else they'll overthrow us on Olympus. Would Zeus be that majestic? No. Okay, so then Prometheus was like, okay. So he was like, well, you can have game creating. I mean, we don't need that. We already have the best games around thanks to Dionysus. Dionysus does not have the best games, but don't tell him I told you that. And then Prometheus was like, okay. So we had humans, and the thing was, they're really good at making games. But at night, they got really cold and really tired. They didn't really have that much shelter, and it was freezing, and I don't think clothes were invented yet. I would love to see cavemen just wearing, like, cave town hoodies. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. This is already 4 minutes long. So, Prometheus decided he was going to steal fire from up on Olympus. So he goes to Olympus, and he's just, like, enjoying his time. And he sees this girl, not a girl, a woman, Hestia. She's taking care of the hearth, she's putting on rocks and coal and everything. And Prometheus was holding this very specific plant. I don't remember the plant name. I am very sorry. So Prometheus was holding up this plant, and he sat down, he talked with Hestia. He's like, you seem very lonely. And she's like, yeah, I kind of am. Nobody actually pays attention anymore. They just send up their servants to come take fire from here every week. It's like, Prometheus like, yeah, that must have been very sad. She's like, yeah, I really wish I had someone to talk with. He's like, I'll talk with you. She's like, really? Yeah, we can be friends if you want. Thanks. But what Hestia didn't know, poor girl, was that he was secretly taking coal from the hearth in his special plant thing. I swear, if the plant ends up being an aloe vera and I have no idea, I will Google it eventually, I promise you. So he goes and he gives fire to the humans. But of course, Zeus finds out. He's like, Hestia, how could you let him take it? She's like, I didn't know. I just wanted to be friends with him, okay? Poor Hestia. It's like, I'm so disappointed in you. It's like, you can't talk. You're never down here anyway. Shut up. That's probably every conversation with Zeus. Just shut up. I hate Zeus so freaking much. And then, Prometheus finally gave it to the humans. By the way, at this time there were only men for some reason. Women weren't real yet. So Prometheus had to actively make new beings after they died. I know it seems like a long time, but back then I bet the lifespan was 16 years, okay? Leave Prometheus alone. So Zeus was like, we have to punish Prometheus because he'd already chained Prometheus to a rock, and then there's this bird that came and ate his liver. I have no idea. His liver every single day. So Zeus decided to make this wonderful human being. He asked Hephaestus to make her out of marble, and they soon brought her to life. She was as beautiful as Aphrodite. I'm pretty sure in some versions of this myth they say she's based off Aphrodite. And they named her Pandora. So every Greek god gave her a special gift. But Zeus decided he'd give her the gift, with heavy quotation marks, of curiosity. So he did, and he sent her down to Prometheus. But because Prometheus is smart, he didn't fall for it, and he didn't pay attention to her. But Epimetheus fell in freaking love. Oh yeah, and Hermes gave her a box. He's like, don't open the box, you have to give it to Epimetheus. She's like, okay. But soon, after she and Epimetheus got married, yes, I know it travels very quickly, she finally opened the box out of sheer curiosity, because she was very, very curious. Okay? She finally opened the box, and what turned out to be there was a lot of pain, suffering, panic, disease, trucks, aka dogs, all the bad stuff in the world, right? Tests, school, homework, children crying, sadness, everything that's bad in the world came out of that box. War, blood, pain, death. I don't think Greek mythology is consistent either, okay? Then, Pandora got really hurt, okay? It gave her, physical wounds. And then, she found a little butterfly in the corner of the box. It was cute, it was tiny, and it flew around and began healing her. It's so cliche, oh my god. It began a little healing. Aw, so cute. I love butterflies personally. I'm sorry, planes? No. Should we call it planes? Yeah, we called it planes. Yeah. And then Pandora's like, who are you? She's like, I'm Hope. And that's how we got all this pain and misery in the world. Pandora ended up having always daughters, a few sons, and they came in triplets. Poor Pandora. I mean, she was the only woman in the world. Does that mean we're all just demi-titans? I don't know, okay? And that's how curiosity killed the cat. Or Pandora. Don't be curious, guys! So, I'll see you next week for another video. This video might come out on Saturday. Depends on where you live and how lazy I am with editing. Love you guys. Now, bye. Enjoy your day and night. Do they have nights on Mars? I don't know. See y'all.